In 1988, there was a filmmaker, director, his name was Sidney Lumet. He made a film called Running on Empty. It starred Judd Hirsch, River Phoenix, Christina Lati. What's interesting about this film is there was a couple who considered themselves revolutionaries when they were younger. And they did try to make a difference in the world. It was violent because they blew up a building, and inadvertently, by accident, they didn't know anyone was in there, somebody got hurt. And these revolutionaries do this sometimes. They try to make a point. They feel they're hopeless, they might be desolate. These revolutionaries feel as if they have no other option but to incur this type of event onto society. The question that we have as a society is, are these revolutionaries? Or do we call them terrorists because maybe somebody got hurt or, God forbid, was taken out? The parents, years later, have a family. They have two children. One is an older teenager who wants to go to college and he has a bright future. But if his parents have to keep running, they're considered fugitives. And the kid will be running too, changing identities, the whole thing. The son's future is limited. He won't have the opportunities that he could have if his parents were not fugitives. The parents make a decision to leave their oldest son and let him live his own life. And then they go back on the run, changing, of course, their identity because they're wanted by the FBI or whomever the authorities were at that time. The thing that I found so profound is the last scene where the mother, the father, and the little brother will probably never see the older brother again. However, here's the cost. The family are leaving the older brother to have his own life. And they say to the young son who's going off into the world now, he's free of being a fugitive. He doesn't have to run. They say to him, understand we were just trying to make a difference. That's all we were trying to do. And don't you let anybody tell you anything different. And we might have failed. It's okay. But I think their point was maybe you can go out there and make a difference. They didn't say it like that, but I think that's the seed that they were planting in him. Try to make a difference, a positive difference, and just don't make the mistakes that we made. Profound in its meaning, because when we look at this movie that we're going to see and that we're going to review, One Battle After Another, it points out the same thing. These revolutionaries were trying to make a difference. Did it work out? You look at the movie and tell me if it did or did not. But they did not go out to hurt people. Their point was, can we change the world in a positive way? The law's not doing it. Nobody's helping us. We have to take it upon ourselves. Hi, this is Renee Stanley from Movie Review Relay, and today we're talking about One Battle After Another. It's the 2025 political action thriller, and it stars our guy Leonardo DiCaprio, SeanPenn, Benicio del Toro, Regina Hall, Teyana Taylor, and Chase Infinity. One Battle After Another is written, produced, and directed by Paul Thomas Anderson, and it's inspired by the 1990 novel Violin by Thomas Pynchon. There Will Be Blood, 2007, The Master, 2012, Phantom Thread, 2017, Licorice Pizza, 2021. He's won a BAFTA award. He's had 11 Academy Award nominations, 3 Golden Globes, and a Grammy. I'm going to tell you right away, One Battle After Another is so well directed, it's well written, beautiful cinematography, and they even have a lot of gun battles and action scenes that are so well done. They keep you in suspense throughout the entire movie because you don't really know how it's going to end. And the ending is very satisfying and very just. Let's start with the significant players in this movie. And do I have to tell you guys who Leonardo DiCaprio is? Yes, he is the man that every woman loves. And he's the guy that a lot of men want to be like. He's played some great characters. He's been in movies since he was a child. Leo DiCaprio has 1 Academy Award, a British Academy Film Award, 3 Golden Globe Awards. His films have grossed over $7 billion. That's billion with a B. And he's considered one of the world's highest paid actors. Some of his notable films are What's Eating Gilbert Grape back in 1994, The Aviator, Blood Diamond, The Wolf of Wall Street, The Revenant, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Sean Penn has won 2 Academy Awards, one for Mystic River and the other for the movie Milk. And some of you guys know him as Madonna's first husband. Sean Penn plays Colonel Steve Lockjaw, Bob's nemesis. Regina Hall is always a delight when I see her in a movie. I'll tell you, she has a career that spans over 25 years. People remember her from the Scary Movie film series that ran from 2000 to 2006. Regina Hall plays Deandra. The beautiful Teyana Taylor. She has so much talent. She's a singer, songwriter, an actress, a model, dancer, choreographer, and she's directed a music video or two. And I'll tell you that she became very popular when she choreographed Beyonce's video, Ring the Alarm. She's been in a lot of movies. You just saw her in Tyler Perry's Straw. Prior to that, she was in the Book of Clarence, 1001, Coming to America 2. Teyana Taylor plays Perfidia Beverly Hills, Willa's mother, and Bob Ferguson's wife. Chase Infinity. This is her film debut. She was named after Batman Forever character Chase Meridian. So you've seen her maybe though in some television, that was a series actually, Presumed Innocent. You might have seen her in that role. Okay, so look for her in the future. I think you're gonna see her a lot. Chase plays Willa Ferguson, Bob's daughter. What is one battle after another about? When the evil enemy